got some video and some pictures and stuff, but I just haven't been. I've been like trying to juggle a lot right now, I guess is what I'll say. And so it hasn't been easy for me to just stop and get footage of things. The smoky skies that we've had, I would have liked to document that a little bit better, but whatever. So we've had wildfires, and we were along the California coast, and then coming up to Oregon, we had a fire in Oregon, and then a couple of fires in Washington State as well. All of that culminated together, and a lot of the smoke blew into our Puget Sound area, and it's been a rough week dealing with that. A couple of days after we got back from our trip to Lake Crescent for my birthday, that was when the smoke started coming in, and it was just rough. We've been just really hoping to get this rain for over a week now. We've been waiting for it. We got a tiny bit of rain on Monday night that just kind of moved the smoke around. It didn't really get rid of the smoke. I know the air quality improved a little bit because it was easier to breathe since Monday, but I'm feeling significantly better today after that big storm we had last night. I can tell that it made a huge impact in our air quality, so I'm really grateful for that. I checked the rain gauge today, and we had 2 inches of rain last night, so good amount of rain. A lot of my plants did suffer though, because they kind of got drenched, and a lot of the flower blossoms immediately mildewed, so I'm gonna have to do some deadheading in the garden, but that's no big deal. It's the trade-off of getting the air quality back, losing my flower blossoms. It's worth it. Now we're just headed out to do a few little errands, nothing major. We're in an in-between week. I've been wanting to buy some antique oil lamps to keep on hand. I have one antique oil lamp that we picked up, I think it was about 10 years ago or something. It was a long time ago. We picked it up at Goodwill, and I have not been able to find. I've been looking for some more to go to match with it. That way when the power goes out, I can just light them and not have to have lanterns on and off and on and off. I like the oil lamp lighting really well. I am going to try to find a few more oil lamps, good quality ones, at the antique mall that we have in our county. I've looked everywhere online, on Amazon, everything like that. They are available, but they're more like the camping Coleman lantern. So the one we have is white, like the antique glass, you know, like the jadeite, or there's different colors that you can get that they used to use a lot more of. I cannot find any glass oil lamps like the one we have. This is what I commonly see, where it's clear, and I don't want that. I'm gonna use it probably 8 to 10 times a year. I want it to be something I like, so I'm just picky like that. I've always been picky about things. By the way, we lost power last night, like probably within 10 minutes of the rain starting. Our power just immediately went out. I think that the wire must have just gotten loose or something, because the truck, we went and got pizza last night, and the truck was out looking for the outage, like they were shining a flashlight. The PSC truck was looking for the outage. Power was already on within like 20 minutes of us getting home. So I think it was just a matter of them reattaching the wire. I don't think they had to clean up much, so that's really good. I'm glad that it wasn't a major deal, because I was not prepared for that to happen, but I know that it happens to us a lot. So I just want to build up my tool chest of stuff that I can use when the power goes out. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I'm going to work on that today, and I have a few other things that I need to get for winterizing the house a little bit more. And then we have some more Halloween stuff we want to look at, and Rory has his own plans, so we're just going to go out and try to have a quiet day.
I'm going to buy a big, really big skeleton in my house, and I want to put that skeleton up the roof, like in the chimney, and Dad will get the ladder, put that skeleton in the chimney.
We're not doing that, but he's just dreaming. So we do have a little area for him in our front yard where he has his little skeleton decorations. We might add to that a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to stop stop blabbering on and get going. We have to get coffee and let's go. Find the freeway entrance. We're still not fully used to this side of the county. We didn't spend a whole lot of time in the antique store, so we just got straight to the point. We didn't do a whole lot of browsing. We browsed a bit, but we didn't do a whole lot of browsing, and we just were looking specifically for the oil lamps, and they're actually really easy to spot because they're so distinct in the appearance of them. And they're usually like up on a top shelf because they're glass, so it was really easy to spot them in the antique mall that we were in. And I found a lot of really great options. We ended up buying the red one, and it's super beautiful. They had one that was like, I'm pretty sure identical to the one that we already have. It's in a little bit more rough shape than the one that we have, but it looks pretty much identical. Like, I'm gonna have to compare them when I get home. But yeah, I was really happy to find that. So I have two pretty much matching, if not identical, oil lamps that are like a creamy white, and then one really beautiful glass. It was translucent red, so it's, yeah, I'm happy. So I have 3 oil lamps now. I'm really happy. I'm starting off the winter storm season on the right foot with great lighting options, so that when we lose power, which I'm expecting to lose power, I would say between now and December 31st, I'm guessing 5 times at least. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. But I just need to buy some lamp oil. I have some at home. I have like that much at home. I need to buy more. And maybe check on the wicks of those and possibly replace them. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And we also found this really cool Mickey mug. It's just a glass, it almost looks like a beer mug with Mickey on it, vintage. And tons of vintage Disney stuff, as you would guess. Like, pretty much when you go to an antique store, there's always going to be something Disney in there, so that's always fun to look at. But I think maybe someday in the future, Dan and I will go back without the kids and look at stuff, because it was too hard to actually shop, aside from the purpose that we went there, which was just to look at oil lamps. Luna had a little hiccup there where she was trying to touch too many things. She didn't break anything or anything like that, but Dan was just being really cautious and had to kind of scold her. But after that, she was good the rest of the time. Rory was a little handsy, but he mostly behaved most of the time we were in there. So yeah, the kids did okay considering. We always feel nervous about taking toddlers into an antique store. And now we're heading off to Lincoln Harbor Target. We love that Target. We're gonna go see what's over there. The sky is blue, you guys, for the very first time in like, I don't know how many days. It's been like well over 7 days. I'm trying to think of the last blue sky day we had. There was a brush fire through here. You can't see it anymore. Oh, there's one. There's a brush fire through our highway. It's just been so dry this last month that I'm amazed. It almost feels surreal to see a blue sky because it's been hazy for over a week. I'm gonna show you guys. That is too cool.
Oh, I like how they turn around. That's neat.
I really like that.
Let me touch them. Let me touch them.
Yeah, they're sealed. Can't get in there.
Why can we not touch them?
Never invite a dragon over for dinner. There's no punchline, just don't do it.
Look at this one.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Happy times are ahead.
On the wheel of fate, happy times are ahead.
Look at this one.
That's a nice mug. Oh wow.
I like that. It's
You
like
should
Mario.
get it. That's cool.
Happy Halloween!
Wow.
Want to buy this really big one?
Maybe.
Look, I have big screws.
See, this one's kind of cute. I like these. So cute.
Look at the plate options here.
Oh, cool. Like those. Which one of these pumpkins do you think?
I like this one or this one.
Yeah. Which one should I get? Rory, which one of these do you like better?
This one. This one.
Should I get it? It's $6.
You want to?
It's really cute. That would go with our ghost that we have.
Yeah. I'm surprised how many things are already not in stock.
Gotta go fast. I like that. That's very cute.
Want to buy this? Or this skeleton?
I just like the sayings on it. Sometimes I think they're so stupid.
Oh yeah.
But I like these sayings. Like this. This is stupid.
Yeah. You could take those words and pin them on a sign though.
Yeah.
Stop, your sister's sleeping.
Happy
We
weapon.
got the ghost one, remember?
Yeah. Look, you can do your own.
Yeah. Oh, cute. Oh, I see. I feel like I'm making a commitment.
I feel like you're gonna spend $30 in tiny ones though.
Yeah.
Like, basically, eventually. Here, look at this.
That's freaky. Okay.
Yeah.
It totally matches the star one I was gonna get.
Leaves are bent on all of them.
I bet there was an orange one. Cause look, there's the black that has the eye, the purple that has that, and then the orange that has the Venus flytrap. There must have been a, yeah. There was an orange one. It's already gone.
Yeah. This is the one that I fixed at our store, and then someone bought it.
Yeah. I almost wonder if we should. If this goes on sale, I think we should buy it.
I'm surprised because everyone bought these at our Silverdale one.
Yeah. That skeleton's cool looking.
Do you like this sign?
It's whatever. It's more for that. This one. This is cool.
Yeah.
More by
But you gotta make sure your tree is the same color.
Which could be hard.
Yes.
What about that really, really big one?
That's a cool one. I like that headstone
Like that?
with all the leaves on it and stuff.
Want to buy it? It's very cool. Want to take it? Want to have
Well,
it?
because it's expensive, and I just got some like this at the dollar store for way cheaper. So. You're so crazy. Go put it back. You want to look at that? Hey guys, we finished up in Target. We definitely took our time this time around because we wanted to look at all of the Halloween stuff. Yeah, we got some more ideas for Christmas, and we bought a big pumpkin for our front door because I don't know if I mentioned that like last week or the week before in the vlog. I wanted to get a big pumpkin to put in front of the front door. So that was kind of an investment. And then I was looking at the rugs and stuff because I want to get a new rug for the living room for when our couch comes. So I was working on that. So we were just kind of like taking our time. Got the kids each a pair of shoes. So I might do a little haul, I might not. It just depends on how chaotic it is when we get home. So we are on our way home now. It looks like another storm is rolling in because I'm seeing some dark clouds in the sky. So maybe tonight will be another rainy night. That would be nice. It's supposed to rain today, so. Hi guys, so it is 1:30 in the afternoon. We vlogged yesterday, we did some shopping, and now here we are the next day. I have everything laid out for our Halloween decorations. I have this one tote here, and now here it is, all ready to go, all ready for us to put out.
Yeah, and we got we got this little skull thing here.
Yeah.
Stack up skull.
So I liked what I did for our September stuff when we got out all of the early fall decorations for September. We just laid it all out, and then Dan and I each helped each other choose where to put stuff. I liked doing that. It was really easy to get everything out looking really nice, and it was just well
And
put together.
gravestone.
So I want to do that
So
again.
we got this gravestone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good method for putting out decorations. That way everything's organized and it's not all
Yeah,
scattered.
but-
I'm just going to do a quick run through of what I have here to put out. I have Dan with me. He's helping me. He's doing battery stuff now. Rory got these at the dollar spot. Was it August? I think. He's really happy about them. I just wanted to show you guys this. So I bought this mug last year at Target. It was $5. And they came out with them again, but it's slightly different. So I picked up another one, and now Dan and I have these little matching pumpkin mugs to drink out of during the fall season. One's a little taller than the other one. I don't know, I think they're really cute together. So we're drinking out of these little pumpkin mugs. Super fun. I bought this yesterday at Target, so that's what my coffee's in. So here's some of the stuff we have. It's all spread out. Some of it looks a little messy and on top of each other, but you kind of get the general idea. So a lot of this stuff I got last year. These I got last year. This we just bought for Luna. She's been playing with it, but it's a really cute decoration. I got this last year. Got a few toy kind of things for the kids to play with as well mixed in. These are a couple of years old. This is from last year. And then we just bought these skeletons. I think this one might be from last year, but this one we bought yesterday at Target. It's a bigger one, so we're hoping it won't break. Rory has gone through several of these already. So this is the pumpkin I bought last week, and then yesterday we bought this one too. So I'm really excited about that. Dan was really liking some of the Little Shop of Horrors style decor items. So if there's more on sale at the end of the season, we're gonna buy more. And then I really liked this one, so I picked this up yesterday and it was $6, so it's a really good deal on that. I like the little top on it. It's cute. I thought they kind of matched together. So that, and then this we bought last year. This is my vintage one from my grandma. Really treasure this thing. And then this is what we bought yesterday, this big pumpkin from Target. It was $30, so super big investment for us to have for our outdoor decorations. We're probably going to have this for years to come. And then we have this little ghost guy. This was from the Target dollar spot. Let's see, I think we bought this last year.
That was Joanne's.
Oh, this was from Joanne's? Okay. So yeah, we bought this I think last year. I wanted to show you too this mug that Dan got.
This came from
Can you turn
Target.
him into
Yeah.
a spider?
This is a mug Dan got to take to work. It's like a Mario style pumpkin mug. So I don't know, we kind of liked it. Dan's gonna take that to work with him. And this we got this year. This was from last year. And then this ghost, maybe that's why I got confused. Maybe this one's from the Target dollar spot. And then over on this side of the table, this is from my grandma a long time ago. And that was Dan's from before we met. And I bought this one last year. And I bought this at the end of the season last year. And I just bought this at the dollar store yesterday. We'll see if I find a spot for it. I bought this a couple years ago from the dollar store. And then this is several years old. It's a Halloween tree that I bought before I met Dan. This Dan and I bought at Joanne's a couple of years ago. This Dan and I bought at Safeway. We bought this before we got married. So this is pretty old too. And I think that about wraps it up for what we have. I got a few witches brooms. There's some stuff hiding underneath that you can't really see, but this will give you a general sense of what we're working with, and we're gonna figure out where to put this. So I have this whole shelf here that I can utilize, and this was my fall. I don't know if I ever did a fall decorate with me, but this is what I ended up doing for September decorations. I like how it turned out. And then I have that up there, and then we have this up here like that. This is pretty open. We can do something with that. That's open, but I'm gonna try to leave that if I can. I'm gonna try to leave that alone. The kitchen, I have these leaf garlands with these cute little cauldron lights that we got at Target. So this is definitely gonna stay like that. Over there, I just have like a pumpkin and some candles. And then above the couch, I think that is gonna stay the way it is. We just have a few pumpkins, the blue pumpkins, and then, yeah, that's it. A couple of blue pumpkins and then the Welcome Autumn. This pretty much complements everything because it's blacks, grays, and whites. So I really love this setup here, but I'm probably gonna have to change it for October. So I don't know how this is gonna play out. I might move some of this stuff over to this side temporarily and then move it back after Halloween. I don't know. So we'll have to figure out what we do there. So that is what I'm doing. I tied my hair up because it's gonna be easier to move stuff around that way, and I am gonna check back with you guys in a couple of minutes. I gotta get some things organized, so I'll catch you in a bit. So we stepped outside for a few minutes. We've done a little bit of decorating in the house. Was getting a little anxious, so we thought, why not let him put up his decorations. He has specific taste in Halloween decorations that doesn't quite match our taste, but we still want to support him and let him choose decorations that he likes. So we're compromising and making him a little graveyard setup because he really loves skeletons, and so I thought it might be a good idea to do some tombstones. I've never really done those before. Are you okay, Luna?
Yeah, this is swag.
A slug?
Yeah, a swag.
I'm sorry. So we have a little graveyard set up right here, and we had it in the front yard, but Dan was like, I don't want that in the front yard. Let's put it in the backyard. So it actually works out perfectly in my flower bed here. I'm going to show you. Rory did most of it himself. I just placed the tombstones kind of in equal distance from each other, and then pretty much he did everything else. So I'm going to show you.
We put this thing there, and this. We put this hand here. It's really wet right here because it's really hot. So we put this hand here. There's a skeleton sticking out the ground.
Yeah.
And the skeleton's right here. Like,
he put this loose, it was loose skeleton pieces that I bought a bag of for him, and he put it together like a real skeleton. And then I just put a few pumpkins that he wanted to bring outside.
A skeleton back here.
Yeah.
There's over there. Oh, there's bones.
That one's a little more scattered looking.
Yeah, there's two hands over there because we bought those two hands a long time ago. And we bought this skeleton.
This is one of the skeletons we bought him that broke, so we're just using it outside.
Yeah, and we set up the bones right here so they can be connected for the skeleton to stick out of the ground.
Yeah.
Like that.
I have been on my feet for, I think, a couple of hours now, just straightening up and kind of getting situated and getting decorations put out and everything. So I am taking a rest for a second. So we have these cypress trees, Leyland cypress trees, that we are trying to use to block our driveway off so that people aren't looking at our house as they're driving past. We're also planning on painting our house a really dark color. We want our house to kind of blend in with nature. That's always what we've wanted. That's always what I've wanted anyway. Dan and I both agree, and we picked a really, really dark brown to try to paint the house. I have a sample of it to use still. Part of that is planting trees like this along our driveway, coming into our house so that people don't have such a clear view of our house from the road. A neighbor cut a tree down and dropped it right in the same path that a lot of our cypress trees were planted there, and actually landed on one of them and broke the top part of it off. And
I see you.
hi.
I see you. Now, look, Mommy's sticking out of ground.
Cool. So, as a result of all of that, we just dug up all of the trees. We didn't want him to mess with them. He was cutting stuff along our property line because it was hanging over into the road, and we told him he could. But we just didn't want our little baby trees to get ruined in the process. So, we just went ahead and dug them up, and now a lot of them are in pots like this. So, Dan is messing around with those right now. Before I go inside, I wanted to show you guys our new grass. We finished flattening our fill dirt mound. I don't know how much of that I vlogged, but we got 2 loads of fill dirt, one for right here and one right there. That load still is in the process of being flattened. I am not in a rush to do it. We've flattened the one in front of me because that was my main goal. That was what was more important to me. And I am just loving how it's looking. I'm going to show you a view of it before I go inside. We planted this grass last weekend. We planted the grass seed, and we put down weed and feed to make sure that the grass was really well fertilized. We did weed and feed in the whole yard, and then specifically we planted a lot of grass seed right here, so I'm going to show you. So right here, this is the path. There was a big dump truck that brought in the fill dirt, and he left a big trail where he his tire pushed the dirt down. So Dan filled this in where his tire was, which was quite a bit of work that by itself. And then the fill dirt's down there. Hopefully that's enough fill dirt right there to flatten this, and then we don't have to get that done again. But we do want to get more put along here because we want to bring the yard out this way. So the next load will probably go there. We also have a load that we want to put right there too to finish this project, because this will slope that way, and then hopefully we'll have a trail down to the creek that goes this way, and then this will slope. So this is mostly going to be done. We just need to plant the vegetable garden down there. But this is what I was excited about, because right in this spot, this rounded edge here, this is where the fill dirt was, and now it's all flat, and we added some square footage to our yard for sure. We definitely made a bigger yard here. So this was kind of the edge where the grass line was, because this hasn't changed much. It probably sloped from here down because we added fill dirt here, but this was definitely right here was the drop off, right in line with this huckleberry bush we have. It just dropped off right there. So to pick huckleberries, you had to kind of stand down in the slope, but now the huckleberry is in the middle of this yard area. So definitely added some space there. It comes all the way out to here, so probably 2.5 to 3 feet of space added. But you don't want to get too close to the edge because then it slopes down. But this is what I want to fill in next right here, but I'm going to start bringing in yard waste. I've already started. I'm going to fill this in with yard waste as much as I can, and then we'll get a load of fill dirt dumped on top, and then a load of topsoil dumped on top of that, and then hopefully we'll be right up to the edge of this tree, all the way down. We added more yard, probably because the huckleberry's right there. So like this is all new right here, and then right here is all new, which blows me away. I think that the yard came out right here where this patch of grass was, and then this is all new right here. So I'm blown away by this. It's surreal to me, but I'm very, very happy about it. So this is some of our new grass coming in. It's looking great. Okay, so we're back inside the house. We have some pizza. This is the Costco pizza, the deep dish one. It's really delicious. I'm gonna have some root beer. I don't know, Dan probably has a beer he'll have. We're just gonna take a break. Sorry, I have to put it way up there. We're like probably halfway done decorating, but I think we're doing good. It's looking really great in this house. So we're gonna eat and then finish. Wasn't there 3?
Dad, it's upside down.
I didn't do it. The skeleton did.
Looks good. What do you think, Rory? Do you like it?
Yeah. Now for another one. Look.
What's wrong with him?
Well, he's looking at pie out there. To look like that. Like that you did.
Well, guys, we are done decorating the house. It is 7:30 now. We ate dinner at about 4, and then I tried to get Luna down for a nap, but she just wasn't having it. So that wasted about an hour and a half. Finally, about 6:15, I got up and started finishing my task of decorating the house. So we're all done now. Everything looks great. I think it went really well. I wanted to have the house feel really decorated but not cluttered. So I think that we accomplished that. I think it feels really Halloween-y in here, but not like it's so full of stuff I can't even breathe, if that makes sense. So I think I will show you a nighttime perspective on everything we did, because everything's kind of lit up and really Halloween-y.
What about this?
The only thing that we didn't do was the clings from last year. So I'm gonna let Rory do that, and yeah, I'm gonna show you really quick what we did. So this is our big pumpkin. I think this is still gonna go outside, but I just set it off to the side for now. So that kind of gives you a size comparison to the TV. So looking over here on this area is definitely going to need to be kind of overhauled. It looks okay, but it needs kind of an overhaul. This is all going to look different once our couch comes. It's almost done being made. So really simple little setup on this table here. And then up here I have pretty much the same stuff, but I just expanded on it a little bit. Just added those skull lights that we bought for Rory to add this little kind of spooky coloring, and this creepy cloth to make it feel more spooky. And then I added some of the pumpkins from the other side, so this white one and this gray one, and then I decided to put this botanical one up here as well, and then just this little skull candle holder that doesn't have a candle in it, but I thought they kind of went together. So that's that. This is where I sit usually, right here, so I can light a candle very easily if I want some pumpkin vibes in the house. And then this is just our ottoman. I just have 3 candles there because we use this a lot for eating. Over here I have the beware sign, and then I have, this is like a toy for the kids. It's just that little musical plush guy. So I keep him there so the kids can play with him.
Yeah,
but I added the beware and the black witch broom.
Yeah.
And then this little thing, if the kids play with it, it's not a big deal. It's a little lantern from the dollar store.
Yeah, this was skeleton, that pumpkin hiding in there with no ribs on him. And he keeps saying,
Now onto the mantle. Dan and I worked really hard on this together. We both gave our input and did this together, so I'm happy with how it came out. We have our mantle scarf that I bought last year. I love like the witchy Halloween vibes that this thing has. It's just gorgeous. So our pumpkins are up here. I just have this pumpkin candle, this pumpkin from the Target dollar spot, gives off some nice little shine, and then the 2 pumpkins that Dan loves and picked out last year, my vintage cat, and then my vintage ghost from my grandma, my vintage pumpkin from my grandma. This little sign from the dollar store actually matches really well with the vintage stuff, so we went ahead and put that up there. And then my new pumpkin that I got yesterday, and then just another one that we got from Target. So they all kind of flow together really nicely. I just used some pumpkin LED lights that I had to give this nice yellow glow. I tried twinkling ones, but I thought it was too white and too flashy. So these ones are really nice and downplayed, and just give off this nice Halloween glow. And I really, really like it. So very happy with how this turned out. Then over here, I did not change anything about this. It's the same. I have a Halloween treat bin over here that I added. Oh, Dan added a flickering bulb in this. I love it. For this way, we have our little vintage cat banner. Just hung it right here with the clock. I think it looks really good. This stayed the same. This stayed the same. And then this, I just added the Hello Fall from the kitchen. I added the Hello Fall up here. And then down here, I let Rory, to his heart's content, decorate, and I helped him decorate it because he was Rory gets very into the decorating thing, you guys. So this is all Rory right here. Yeah. He's funny. So we decorated this, spider webs and all that, and then I just stuck this wooden pumpkin down here because it just kind of blended in and it works. And then I also have little toy things down here for the kids because it's at their level, so it works. And I have the black cat sign, glass picture thing. Perfect spot for it right here. It totally reminds us of Twin Peaks with these triangle looking mountain things in the background, and then it has that vintage vibe. We just love this thing. So we've got that, and then down here I have my little cat candy dish. We're not using it for candy right now. We'll see if we do later, but and then I just have my tree, my spooky tree here, and we stuck the twig that we had behind it. It kind of makes it look bigger. It's kind of cool. And then I just have my necklaces here, and then over here we decided to do the same.
Show the camera this.
Hang on. We decided to do the same thing we did last year because we thought it looked great. The Happy Halloween and then the vintage cats. We just went ahead and did that. And then on the table I have my lantern that I love. I thought it was appropriate to move it over here now because it has, you know, the spooky tree with the owl and the tombstone. And I didn't even realize it totally matches the spooky tree. Like, they go together. I don't know. I just thought it would be really nice to change up the kitchen table now as well. Murray wanted to show you his Grim Reaper.
Look, he has one arms.
Yeah.
I put those one arms on him.
Grim Reaper Lego that he has.
And the ones have spider webs on him, so he can catch Spider-Man.
Okay.
On his back.
This over here, I really love it so much. It's like perfect for the kitchen. Home Sweet Haunted Home. And I stuck this there because I don't really know what else to do with it, and I thought it would kind of have a nice glow to it. But this can always go away, and it also looks really great like that too. So either way. And then this one, of course, I think matches with it really nicely. And then I have my little Boo pumpkin that I actually had here last year with the ghost thing that's on the mantle this year. We put up our little string of LED. They're like vintage looking cats and pumpkins, and I think they look really great. I'm not sure if you guys saw this yet, but these are our pumpkin lights in all of their glory. They look amazing. Dan worked really hard on this, and we drove all over town trying to find enough of these, and we found them actually at Walmart. We found them for a really good deal. We got some at Target, most of them at Walmart, and then of course, you know, my vintage ones that I got I think last year, so we love them. And then I also have pathway lights down there. Just beautiful. I love this setup. I'm going to try to do this every year from now on. I love it so much, and I almost feel like I want to buy more, but maybe I will next year. For now, this is really great and absolutely what I wanted for my front yard Halloween decorations. Down here, I just have the Happy Halloween sign that we got from the dollar store a couple years ago, just to add a little touch in the hallway, as well as this Jack Skellington sign that I got at Party City a couple weeks ago for Rory, just so he has a little bit of decorations on his door. I had a skeleton up here, but I took it down so Jack could be up. Anyways, you guys, I think that was a pretty comprehensive portrayal of our Halloween decorations. There might be a few things here and there. I know we need to do the cling still.
Yep.
I think I got everything. So thanks for coming with us today. I'm sorry if it wasn't the best vlogging, but I have been a little out of practice, so I apologize. But I just wanted to get some of this documented because I love Halloween and I love decorating, and Rory loves decorating, so wanted to get this.
Yeah, Halloween is my favorite holidays and never meant all this time. I just love Halloween every night.
Yeah. You love skeletons?
Yeah, I love the skeletons so much because they're my favorite character.
Yeah.
I Spider-Man.
Do you like how the house looks?
Yeah.
Do you like our decorations?
Yeah. So cool.
They're not overkill.
But where did you get all those spider webs?
We bought them at Target.
Oh yeah. And where did you buy all this Halloween stuff? I can't remember.
We've been collecting it over the years, but a lot of it came from Target. You know?
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, thank you for coming with today, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.